Hi Capricorn, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your weekly reading for September 14th to the 20th. I'm going to be using the Golden Girl Tarot deck. I'm going to pull a 4-card spread. First card is the situation. Second card is you, Cap. Third card is what's surrounding you. Fourth card is the outcome. All right, just popped out like that. So I'm going to read this to you, and let me just check what's on here, because sometimes when 3 cards pop out, I just take it as a side read here. So this is a fresh start, clean slate, a reunion, and this is something with someone who's extremely passionate, exciting, generally overall hot, inspiring, exciting, magnetic, charming. Like this person walks into a room and everybody's looking at them. So this is something moving ahead passionately in this. So there could be a new beginning with someone from your past that is going to lead to a passionate relationship. On the bottom, there's 4 of Wands, stability, which can even lead to marriage. 4 of Wands can be about rites of passage. That stability brings things like graduations, weddings, things like that. So let me just see what would happen if I pulled one more out. The Moon. And that here with the Moon card, it's got the new moon. The new moon is going to be in Virgo. And that's somewhere down the line, a few days into the week. So take that for what it is. And usually I peek underneath 2 cards for the clarifiers: victory, new beginning, and waiting a little bit with the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so if that's what it is, great. That's a side read for someone, but I'm going to shuffle again so I can get that either 1 card significator, or I can just end the shuffle. This is for Virgo. Sorry, this is for, here we go again, Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor, Aries energy, and I'm going to pull this out again. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, all major arcana. Oh, I don't know what's going on here, okay? Because even my mind is like flubbing it up. High Priestess, another, of course it is, another major arcana. What's that? Okay, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. 5 of Swords, some kind of like bullying situation, disgrace, or some kind of dishonor here. But the rest of these cards are fabulous. I'm doing a reading for Capricorn, and here it's giving me fire. Capricorn, you could be, with this Empress energy, even though that is Taurus because of Venus, but still that Earth energy. I don't know who this is for. A quick read if I was to read this. The Emperor came up. That's that Mars retrograde right now since the 9th, where it's a very powerful time, especially with going back to things, readdressing things from the past. Now here with the Queen of Wands, in the you now position, it could be about just, this is you bossing up. 4 major cards. Empress is about creating fertility, abundance, success. Chariots, confidence, conviction, going out and having success, being assured. It's a Kingmaker card. Queen of Wands, again, is another action-oriented card, manifesting. And the black cat represents psychic abilities. Usually, it could be representing fire signs like Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be, though, because in the you right now position, it could be being attractive, being successful, being older and established. Being someone who's very creative in their work. Now, this is double creativity here. Emperor is about leadership, responsibilities, respect, being a boss, that boss energy. High Priestess can be a Virgo in your life. If not, it's about intuition, secret being revealed, or trusting your own intuition and knowing that you already know the answer to your question. 9 of Cups, as I said, wish fulfillment. 5 of Swords, some kind of, issue, conflict. So that was 2 side reads. These cards just are flipping out. Let's try this again, Cap. Can we please get a 4-card spread? And I'll check the bottom for clarifiers. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 14th to the 20th, please. The first card is the situation. 2nd card is Cap. 3rd card is surrounding. 4th card is the outcome. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 14th to the 20th, please. I cut the deck. And situation, wish fulfillment. You, Cap, 3 of Pentacles. Around you, 5 of Pentacles. Outcome, 7 of Swords. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have 7 of Wands. The 2 clarifiers underneath that we'll check. 6 of Wands. Makes sense. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So what's happening here is, Capricorn, the situation is wish fulfillment. Okay, with the 9 of Cups. Something that you really wanted. Your one singular wish for your life. Something that you were really hoping for. Wish comes true with the 9 of Cups. Now that's the situation. You look like you're doing great with the 3 of Pentacles. This is about collaboration, working well with others, and about being recognized for your skills. Again, there is a very creative aspect with the 3 of Pentacles. In terms of this is for the artists in the traditional tarot. You see someone who's working on a stained glass window in a church, and his work is being overseen by the elder kind of clergyman. And it's something about success in your art, in your craft, being recognized for it by your peers, getting recognition and props for it. So the 3 of Pentacles for you in work or in your craft or art, whatever it is that you do, you have come up. Okay. That's also implied with the 7 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. Look at that. People cheering for you. The 6 of Wands is about success, coming home to again, with fame, people applauding, notoriety, a level up, achievement in some new project with the Ace of Pentacles. It could be anything from a new home, new project, putting a down payment on something, something that I feel you're working with others. Okay, and here you've got the 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, underlying energy, a challenge. A situation where whether there was competition or others challenging you, you overcame that. You had the skills and the ability to keep them at bay. Now around you, you have someone who feels that they have been left out with the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is about being left out in the cold. It can be taking your own path. This is a card of conflict. It can signify poor health or illness, or just kind of not being able, this person not being able to see help or assistance, and instead, just even though it's right there, needing to, being blind to it, and being in the cold, in the rain or in the snow in some cards for, because of their ignorance, I guess you could say. But regardless, any way you look at it, the 5 of Pentacles is generally a lack of faith, lack of funds, lack of trust, that kind of energy. Now, 7 of Swords is the outcome. This is a sneaky card. 7 of Swords is a little bit of a stealing kind of card, stealing away of other people's energy or resources, looking into other people's files and information, skimming from the till, a little bit of thievery involved here. You see this person trying to sneak off. You see Dorothy trying to sneak off with those 5 swords. She's got 2 that she left behind. I'm just going to take a little peek. Oh, okay. So, it looks like you're doing well and you got something great, your wish fulfillment, and you're being recognized for your skills. But there's just somebody else who feels that they've been left out in this success. And the outcome is going to be some kind of theft or sneakery. Now, whoever's doing it, I don't know, but keep an eye out for that. So let's pull an oracle card from Botanical Inspirations by Lynn Arujo. Can we please get a card for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 14th to the 20th? Can we please get a card for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 14th to the 20th? Iris. Rainbows and messages. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. Unknown. So it could be Capricorn, that's you that's left out, okay? Because it looks like, you know, saying when it rains, look for rainbows. And look at the rain falling down on Blanche, who was getting along so well over here. And it says when it's dark, look for stars, right? So it looks like you have to look at the bright side of things, count your blessings, have gratitude, which is a general message for everybody, especially during these times. And it's saying that, you know, it might be a little bit of drama and obstacles coming your way for that week. All right. On the bottom, it says trumpet gentian, power and healing. To get what you love, you first have to be patient with what you have. Unknown. All right, but I'm not going to leave the bottom of the deck cards. I just want to keep these short and sweet. And when I say short, they're still like 20, 25 minutes long. Because I just can't. I feel like I need to give more messages. All right. This is the pocketbook edition of Wild Kanyan Oracle Cards by Alana Fairchild. The divine plan is always happening, even if all appears to be going backwards at an alarming rate. Do not give in to doubt. Do not dispense with trust. The ocean appears to pull back in order to build another wave that will soon reach the shore. So it is with the unfolding of life and the mysterious workings of grace. Trust unconditionally, celebrate. The divine plan is always happening. And look at that. Doesn't that have that Three of Cups energy over here? Okay, so it says trust unconditionally. I'm going to pull a new deck. This is the Whispers of Lord Ganesha. Can we please get a card for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 14th to the 20th, please? What advice or spiritual guidance is there for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 14th to the 20th? Protection. Beautiful. You're protected. Okay. I'm going to put Ganesha on the stand because he is a god. Number 20, protection. Thank you. I'll take a peek at the bottom. You can Google this, but I'm not going to read it because these are very long. Acceptance. Okay. So this is Whispers of Lord Ganesha by Angela Hartfield. I'm going to read Protection 20. And let me take a sip of water. Protect your energy as you lift your vibration and frequency. As you continue on your spiritual path, you begin to lift in vibration and frequency, and you continue to experience new levels of love and light. Your energy body undergoes an essential transformation. These changes in the energy body require that past pain and limiting views of self be released. When this happens and the pain comes to the forefront of your experience, it can definitely feel like you're taking quite a battering. Ask Ganesha to surround you with his beautiful energy at this time. You may envision this energy as red, yellow, or white in color, or in any color that resonates with you. Imagine this energy is filled with love and light. It is said that Ganesha oversees the angels of protection. Ganesha's light energy serves to release any negative energy within its field into light. Visualize negative energy, entities, memories, or stuck energy being released from your spirit, mind, and body. When previous pain shows up, it may not be a clear-cut memory of a particular past event or feeling of fear. Past experiences may be reflected in your current challenges and lessons. It appears in a form that will trigger you now, bringing up resistance and distraction to be dealt with immediately. Keep in mind to respond with love. You are assured that you will continue to grow and evolve through this challenge. Ganesha will assist you in protecting your energy for the best possible results. So with Mars retrograde, I personally even have found that there's this Mars Aries energy that, because Mars is retrograde in Aries, that you just want to be direct as possible. And whatever past issues you have, you just want to slice and dice and cut through the BS and get straight to the point and get your, karmic justice. So if that's what it feels like, it's saying when this happens to respond with love if possible, because no matter what, you are protected. Especially during these trying times, it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a shit show here with the rain through rainbows and all that. And when it's dark, look for stars. And okay, so I'm just going to give you a little story about Ganesha and why I picked him. You can fast forward if you don't want to listen to this, because I have my own qualms about, watching certain oracle cards with certain beliefs and stuff that I don't really jive with. So I don't play into that. So whatever cards I'm using and stuff, most of the time, especially things that I think everybody knows I'm Buddhist and Hindu deities also, it's very mixed with the Hindu and the Buddhist deities. We have Ganesha in our realm of gods and so on, okay? But there was a time when I was having a really, really difficult time, and I wasn't praying to Ganesha and stuff like that. I was very young. And there was a statue, because I'm born in India. My sister had brought it back, and it was somewhere in the corner, and I was crashing there. And, I was looking at it. It was a very low time. So that night I had a dream about this child that came to me in the kitchen, and he was like eerie looking, but very beautiful, dressed in like all white, silky kind of clothing, very Indian-ish looking, dark hair, dark eyes, pale skin, but he had an axe in his hand. And then I remember just him coming towards me, and I could feel this divine presence that was very strong, and then started chopping at me, and I could literally feel the chopping and the force of it everywhere at all my joints and everything. And back then I was so stressed out. I mean, like everything goes to my back. I was frozen, right? It was painful. So after that whole chopping thing, which I was terrified, I woke up next morning, all my pain was gone. And I realized it was Ganesha, because I was looking straight up at the statue the whole time, every time I was sleeping. So since then, I've watched full long videos of, his story, looked into research, had other very beautiful dreams of Saraswati and of Shiva and things like that. So when I bring out these cards, I'm just saying, it just seems to me, gives me this energy of tough times and needing to have some kind of protection, feeling like you are divinely protected, because everybody's got spirit guides, everybody's got ancestors, everybody has from past lives that have passed down. So you are protected. So just this, anyways, felt like saying it because I have these Ganesha cards, and I feel like some people are like, well, what's this now? But just wanted to let you know, Cap, because sometimes you guys get really tough readings. All right. This is Journey of Love by Elena Fairchild, Rasuli and Cone. So let's pull a card for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus is another fantastic deck. This is the same maker of Wild Kuan Yin. So this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 14th to the 20th. Can we please get a card for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 14th to the 20th. End it there. Shakti, strength. Beautiful. All right. On the bottom, I'm not going to read it. You can just Google it. Is the choice 62. Again, this is with Journey of Love by Elena Fairchild. So I'm going to read this to you, and it's got a poem for every card. And then it's got a oracle message, number 19. It says, I have watched you. Oh, here we go again. I'm going to get emotional for you guys. Holy moly. Okay. I have watched you hurting and felt helpless to make life better for you. Jeez Louise. Okay. Loving you is having to make choices to let you be who you are, who you become, and sorry, getting a little verklempt here. Okay, to who you become and all the who's yet to come. To love you is to ride the waves of your passionate embrace of life. Ever mindful of the change in the wind and the occasional tempest brewing. Holy moly. You see why this deck is good? It's so moving. So let me read this. Shakti is divine feminine fire. She is the body awakened. With light. She is a divine feminine and she is the kundalini, the energetic force that moves through us, triggered by love that leads to enlightenment of our body. With our kundalini coming alive within us, we cannot remain as we once were. It is impossible. We may try to lead the same lives, be the same in our relationship patterns, and perhaps even behave properly, but it simply cannot be done. Soon our disguise slips and people wonder what happened to her or what has got into him. We are on fire with the divine and we cannot help but misbehave. Cap, I'm just saying, you're like the third person who got this card as well. Aries got it, and one more person got it. I forgot who. We are on fire with the divine and we cannot help but misbehave. We are no longer satisfied with trying to be the good child or fearing we are the bad child. We know ourselves instead to be the divine child. That child divine lives fully and with passionate fire, not doing things the way they are supposed to be done, perhaps, but living instead from the heart. Our body may ache as we burn through old pain, and sometimes a light within may seem so bright it blinds us for the moment, but that will pass, and the misbehaving will suddenly be seen for what it is. The old rules just don't fit anymore. You don't plug a globe capable of illuminating the whole world into the bedside reading lamp without burning down the house. Best to let that light shine as it was meant to in the big arena. Shakti is making your light grow, beloved. Be prepared to shine brighter. This oracle brings you a message. You're going through energetic shifts in your subtle anatomy because your energy body and physical body have already begun to merge with each other. The energetic shifts will affect your physical body too. It is always wise to consult a healthcare practitioner, but at least some of your physical challenges at the moment, from aches and pains to tiredness, are due to this energetic awakening. Take responsible action as you feel is necessary, such as tending to your physical well-being and healthcare that feels supportive, but also remember to rest, get some time in nature, and nurture your body as it is spiritually awakening into greater light. Whew, sorry, I barely made it through that. This was very emotional. Because also when I'm doing these messages, it's channeling the whole history, the story of whoever this is for. And so it was very potent. Okay. Now I don't know what else I can get for you guys. I will pull. Perhaps I'll pull let's do this. Let's pull a Sacred Destiny just for funsies. This is Sacred Destiny Oracle card by Denise Lind. Can we get one last card for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 14th to the 20th? This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 14th to the 20th, please. Can we get one last card for there? Oh, you got a few. Delight, blessings, adventures. And on the bottom, transformation. So that's a lot. Okay. Let's read delight. This is called sparrows in spring grass. It says, the sparrow gains its power from its numbers. In clusters, sparrows eat and forage, and predators are distracted and deterred, even intimidated by their numbers. Security and joy in numbers is a lesson of the sparrow. Within their community, sparrows are always busy living life fully. Many cultures align the meaning of the sparrow with joy, and in the Middle Ages, a sparrow was thought to relieve suffering, help one triumph over hardships, and bring joy. The sacred landscape wants you to know. Delight is expanding in your life. Clap your hands with glee. Spend time with others. Go to a community gathering. Host a party. The joy you experience will give birth to immense creativity, and your life will blossom. Share your happiness and elation with others, and it will grow by leaps and bounds. This isn't the time to be serious or buckle down and get to work. This is the time to be spontaneous and madcap. Do not make hard and fast commitments. Don't sign any legal documents or make any pledges right now. Don't make any promises, or you might not be able to keep them. Give yourself permission to have fun, lots of fun, especially in community with others. So community, this is what it looks like you're doing anyways right now. Okay, with other people, collaborating, socializing, whatnot. Okay, blessings. Let's read blessings. It says, Holy Spring. In many ancient cultures, it was believed that there was some springs that were holy. Gods and goddesses were thought to reside in or near these special places, and they were revered. Greek mythology is replete with stories of these special places. Many of the Christians' hallowed water sources, such as the Chalice Well, were used for sacred purposes long before Christianity rose to prominence. These kind of springs were thought to be healing waters where blessings were bestowed by mystical beings. The sacred landscape wants you to know immense blessings are entering into your life from those in spirit. Angels, guides, and spirit guardians are watching over you. Angelic intervention is available to you. Be open to the voice of the divine. Messages are all around you. You are protected. You are safe. Have faith that your path is guided. There's protection there. Watch for signs that spiritual beings are present. Profound healing energies flowing to you in wondrous ways. Refreshing, replenishing energies filling your life. All right, so let's go to the last one, adventure. Lofty waterfall. Symbolically, water usually relates to emotions. Moving water is moving and fluid emotions. It represents letting go and release. Water also represents spirituality, and moving water can represent spiritual rejuvenation, regeneration, and renewal. Water falling from a great height, such as a lofty waterfall, intensifies every meaning of water. The power of the moving water doesn't allow life to be stagnant. It activates new experiences and adventures. The sacred landscape wants you to know something exciting is around the corner. You are entering a new frontier filled with expansive energy. Begin to look at your world in new and different ways. Something that you thought was mundane or someone whom you may have overlooked will open the door to new opportunities and a bigger and bolder way of living. Be willing to see the world around you in new ways. Don't be lulled into complacency. This card appears when you're ready to remove your blinders and take action so life doesn't become stagnant and lackluster. It can also signify incredible spiritual attunement, spiritual voyages. And you know what's funny? I want to talk about this waterfall, and it was talking about it just magnifies, because when it comes from a great height, such as a lofty waterfall, it intensifies every meaning of water. And speaking to adventures and travel, I was looking at this might be for someone, this Japanese waterfall meditation. I forgot where exactly it was. I think it was west of Tokyo. I don't know. But if you Google it, this Japanese Japan waterfall meditation. These people go there. It's like 10 degrees, the water, and the waterfall comes down on them. And it's a purification meditation. So maybe if you've got waterfalls around you, if you are that lucky, perhaps to try doing a purification in that way. All right, that's it. I guess I was blabbering on. But thank you for watching, and that's your weekly, and I will have your next week's reading up closer to the 20th, and then, of course, your monthly. Bye for now.